Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. On today's episode, we got to talk about Lonzo Ball recent comments acknowledging that they might be running out of time to return this season. We got to talk about that. And then Zach Lavine trade restrictions have been lifted. I'm going to let y'all know why it don't mean nothing. Y'all know y'all got to hear the music first, though.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, holding it down for another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast with me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you're listening to today, ensure that you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's go along and talk about Lonzo Ball and him flying over to Paris with the Chicago Bulls as we get ready for this Paris game against the Detroit Pistons. You know, he sat down with K.C. Johnson and some reporters over there, and they talked about his recovery from another knee surgery and how he's coming along and will he be able to return this season. Now, Lonzo Ball, when asked about all of this, said that he's remaining mentally strong after a one-year absence. He's making progress, but still experiencing some discomfort. He still wants to play, but is realistic about the possibility of running out of runway to return this season. In him, end quote, he said, day by day, I'm trying to remain positive and keep getting better, even if it's an inch better every day, just not trying to move backwards. But as of right now, Lonzo Ball has yet to be clear for cutting and running full speed daily and needs a significant ramp-up period if he gets the clearance without issue. Now, so far in his career with the Chicago Bulls, Lonzo Ball has only played 35 games. And we know what he brings to the Chicago Bulls. He adds another element to this offense because he's pretty much a pass-first point guard. We know that he doesn't, demand a lot, and he spaces the floor well because he's such a great three-point shooter, averaging over 40%. But my question is, if my guy is still experiencing discomfort in his knee, what's the level of discomfort that he's feeling? 3 surgeries in 2 years on the knee. You know what I'm saying? Was supposed to come back a lot earlier last year, but still out now. It's been a calendar year already, and we already crossing that mark. So I do wish the best for Lonzo Ball, but I got a question. Do you really want to rush him back? Chicago Bulls fans. Me personally, I'm going to go with the no. You don't want to rush this guy back. Would you rather him sit out one more year and have him for 2 years, or to rush him back and don't have him for none of the rest of their contract? We got to be patient here. I know we want this guy to play. I love seeing him play. Unc is a huge Lonzo Ball fan. But at the end of the day, we got to keep it a buck with how we address this. Lonzo Ball was asked by reporters, was he concerned that the knee issue will be career ending? He said no. And you got to be positive about that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be positive about that, take it for what it is, and then just continue to keep it moving. And then my next point would be, what will be the point of bringing him back if we're in a bad position? If we, as a team, the Chicago Bulls, are in a bad position. If we're in a bad position, I'm not bringing Lonzo back. If we're in a play-in, fighting for a play-in spot, I'm not bringing Lonzo Ball back for that. If some way, somehow, the Chicago Bulls rise up to maybe 6th or 5th, I might consider it if he says he's ready to go. But then even if he does come back, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, he will be on a minutes restriction because I'd rather have a little bit of him than none of them. You know what I'm saying? But it all has to come down about how he's feeling. What's the discomfort level that? You know what I'm saying? Because we looked at the dunk. The dunk was cool. It was smooth. You know what I'm saying? Just a little two-hand flush. Cool, fine. But then when you look at the treadmill video of him running, you could still tell that he was laboring that knee a little bit. And that's facts. He even acknowledged that in the reports when he was asked why he was in Paris about it. He said that it was a bit painful because that was really his first time running in a year. Rightfully so. So it's gonna be some discomfort there. Anybody know when no matter what kind of surgery you get, there's gonna be scar tissue buildup. There's gonna be a limited range of motion, things like that. So you know what I'm saying? Will the running get better? Absolutely. But as of right now, I just don't see Lonzo Ball being good enough. And he acknowledged that he's not being good enough to come back yet. We'll see what the next few weeks look like. But I'm telling you right now, if the Chicago Bulls are not flying, I wouldn't say flying up, but if they're not rising up to make a push for that 5th or 6th seed, I would strongly consider sitting Lonzo Ball down. And I'd rather have him fresh and ready to go, have a strong knee, ready to go to start off next season. That's me, though. But y'all go ahead and let me know how y'all feeling about that in the chat as we move on. Comment below how you feeling about Lonzo Ball. At least the man was keeping it a buck. Saying that, you know what I'm saying, acknowledging that time is running out. But on the bright side, he's remaining positive and working on it. So comment below. Let me know how y'all thinking. And then some people, on to the next topic. They've been talking about Zach Lavine trade restrictions have been lifted. And I'm going to tell y'all, in my opinion, it doesn't mean anything as of right now. I seen people pull out their own trade machine, all that stuff, talking about bringing in Gary Trent and OG Anunoby for Zach Lavine. I say no. Buddy Hield and Mal Turner for Zach Lavine. I say no. Spencer Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway Jr., Reggie Bullock for Zach Lavine. I say no. I believe Zach Lavine is a difference maker. I mean, I like a couple of these guys on this list, but at the end of the day, I don't think that these guys are a big difference maker. Even if you combine, a Spencer Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Reggie Bullock. You know what I mean? Because then at that particular moment, you saying that we're going to take an aging DeMar DeRozan at 34 years old, correct me if I'm wrong, and an aging Nikola Vucevic at 33, 34 years old, and you just going to run with that as they continue to age. No, that's not good enough. Zach Lavine is 27 years old. You still got some runway with that. I would say you continue to build on that and move forward. You keep chugging along. And then there's speculation with a lot of Knicks offers coming in. Who do they have over there that's gonna be good enough? What, Obi Toppin? No. Decline. I would decline that. And that's how I would proceed with that. What, RJ Barrett? I don't know. I mean, he has been playing well this season, but at the end of the day, that's not a move I'm ready to definitively say yes. Depending on it will all depend on who they have to offer. And if there's any Lakers fan listen to this, we do not want Russell Westbrook in your 2020, your 2027 and 2029 picks. That is stupid. Why would I wait that long to get compensated for a player that's an all-star right now and still and has risen to and went back to that all-star level to where he was previously at? That makes no sense for me. I would not do that. So, it means nothing for me. It means nothing for me. And I got a little bit more for we got some stuff. We finally got some words from AK in Paris, y'all. We finally got some words from AK in Paris. AK, he doing a lot of lip service, as the Chicago Bulls know how to do great. He's saying, I enjoy the fan base and how much they love this team and how involved they are. We deeply care about this organization. It is not fun when we lose. I'm a very competitive person. That's what you need to know. I don't take losses lightly. I get emotional just like you. We're trying to turn this around. My guy, if you get emotional like me, you would have been traded the entire team because I was ready to do it. AK, Arturas Cartasovas. I hope I said his name right, but that ain't the point. AK, if you got emotional like me, you would have been traded the team away and been like, damn, did I really just trade DeMar DeRozan? Damn, did I really just trade Vooch? Bro, you would have, no, I don't know if you get emotional like me. I think you're a little more reserved, a little more smarter because you've been in that chair before. So, nah. I mean, you obviously, no one likes to lose, no matter what capacity that you're in. But at the end of the day, you ain't getting emotional like how we get emotional. I got my man's Hayes calling Zach Lavine, type of stuff. You ain't as emotional as us. Cause did you call Zach Lavine wife? I know somebody that did. Come on, boy. But AK goes on to say, I'm really proud to be a part of this. and chasing the success of this organization and trying to get to winning ways. How we're going to do it and when we're going to do it is still to be seen. I hope so, buddy. I hope there is some type of move that comes in, you know what I'm saying, that comes in and be able to help this team. Because, yes, we have some great wins on our resume. Brooklyn Nets, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks, hell, the defending champs, Golden State Warriors. But at the end of the day, we still see so many inconsistencies against young teams that come in and expose us in transition and 3-point shooting and rebounding. And the rebounding is a reoccurring thing just about every night. So you said it's it's still to be seen. So hopefully we see something, do something. Then I don't necessarily think it has to be in the form of a trade, bro. Do something. Tell Billy to incorporate something. I would love to see a trade made for whatever trade piece that is. I'm honestly not sure what's out there that's, good enough to not mortgage your future, but still, you know what I'm saying, get something back that's pretty damn good that could substantially help this team. Because, yeah, I just don't see it. I believe you have to give up more than you'll have to give up more than what you really want to. And who would you actually trade? Alex Caruso, Kobe White? I wouldn't. Honestly, I would rather still build around Kobe White. See if you can get something. So I would rather keep Kobe White unless the trade is something you cannot deny that's going to help the perimeter defense, help shooting, and help rebounding. But is there a deal out there? I don't know. So AK, yeah, I love this. It sounds good on paper, but we ain't going for the okie doke this time, brother. We need to see results. That's it. That's all. The Chicago Bulls should be able to go on a nice little run to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? They should be able to go on a nice little run with Detroit coming up. You got the Pacers coming up. You got the Magic coming up. These are winnable games. These are winnable games. So, I don't care for the lip service at this point when I have seen trash on consecutive nights from our Chicago Bulls when they definitely should be better than what the product that has been on the court and disrespectfulness they have put out in front of our fans at home on most nights. Yeah, we got to be better than that. So if you ain't emotional like that, yeah, I don't want to hear it, bro. But anyway, that's beside the point. But hey, go ahead and let me know. That's the end of today's episode. Go ahead and let me know how y'all feeling about the Lonzo Ball update. Let me know about what you think about what I said about Zach Lavine as well. And then comment on AK's stuff that he put out there for us to, go over and dissect a little bit. But before we go, I got to give a huge shout out to my people at USI for sponsoring another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. They're looking for some people in CMC Milling, late operations and setup. Those warehouse positions are where they're currently in the Chicagoland area. They got great benefits, competitive pay, and 401k sharing available for whoever sends their resume to this email below, dome@unitedstandard.com. Go ahead, send your resume over there. Let them know that the Shy Bulls Podcast sent you over there and see if you can get your foot in the door if you're looking for a career change. Go ahead and do that. Send that resume to dome@unitedstandard.com. And, of course, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And we back rolling with the mailbag. We got the equipment back up and rolling. We was down for a minute, but we ain't going to be down forever, baby. Hit us up on the number 773-242-9219. This is another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac.